All right, hi everyone, I'm Tracy and welcome to today's video. So I'm doing another most frequently purchased brushes through my CD Japan affiliate link for the month of January, and I thought this would be a good month to do it because it was January is one of my most busiest months for orders for CD Japan, and this January was no exception. So I wanted to thank you guys all who use my link and support the channel. It really helps out, and with this list I feel like these are all ones that I spoke about a lot, demoed on my channel, and highly recommend. So I was so happy to see these brushes make an appearance. Some of them are for the first time on the more frequently purchased list. And there are a couple that have consistently been, frequently purchased. And when I show it to you guys, you'll kind of understand. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about 5. There are others that had a lot of, a decent amount of orders, but some of them are ones that I've had for a while, ones that I've talked about a long time ago. But anyways, okay, so this one is one that has been on the most frequently purchased list pretty consistently for a while, and that is the Hokoto GS2. And I really like this brush because it's so multifunctional. It's really good at defining the crease. It could also line the lower lash line. It's really good at blending out the outer corner, and it can pack shimmer. So that is why this one is, I feel, so loved in the brush community. It's also really good to travel with because it can do so many things, and I just love it. I love this, the Hokoto, the Sora series, or the Gold series. I call it the Gold series, but it's a beautiful brush and it doesn't get any better than this. It's made of Canadian squirrel hair, so you're getting a material that's become very hard to find, and that's why I think this one is purchased so often. Okay, and then this one, I think this is making its appearance on the most frequently purchased list for the first time, I think, and that is another Hokoto Sora series brush, and that is the GS5. This is made of Kolinsky hair, and again, it's got that beautiful handle, and it's a really good packing brush, especially if you have smaller eyes, because it fits on the lid perfectly, at least for me. And this type of hair is also very durable, and I just really love this brush. And it's, as far as packing brushes go, it doesn't get any better than this, and so I'm always so happy to see that a lot of people are loving this brush. Okay, now this one, this one for sure is the first time it's been, well, it has to be the first time because this series is fairly new. And this brush comes from the Biscioto Grand series, which was released in 2022 over the summer. And that is the Biscioto GB1. And I haven't had this too long, but I really love this brush. It has everything, and I didn't purchase anything from the Grand series for a while because they are priced on the higher end. But I went ahead and I got this one first, and I was not disappointed. I understand now why it's priced where it is. I feel like this line is more in line with the Hakuhodo S series. Like, that's how elegant this brush is. I mean, maybe not quite, but the handle, it's got this matte black ebony wood handle. The lettering is etched in, and it's got that beautiful ferrule, and the hairs of this series, at least the ones that I have, are really high quality. I can tell when I do this and the hairs are all straight. I notice a lot of companies are, because of the shortage, they're leaving in hairs that are a little crooked. Those are supposed to be taken out when you're making a nice brush like this. But anyways, this one I can tell they're definitely using the best of the best, and Biscioto is one of my favorite brush brand, so I was really excited to see this brush being purchased so much, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. And I'll show you guys the other one I got. I got the flat flat paddle shaped brush from the Grand series. This one's called the GES1, and I really like this for laying down the first shade and setting my eyelids. But I would say this one's a little bit more multifunctional, but they're both great. And since then, I've bought one of the face brushes from Fude Beauty. I'll be getting that soon, and I'll share that with you once I get it. But yeah, I was really excited to see this one make an appearance because it is such a great brush. And I'm just going to talk about one of the face brushes, and this has been pretty regularly purchased through my links. That's the Muragishi Sangyo My Sakura blush brush. Now I have, I think, all of the My Sakura brush line except for the brow brush, and this is my most used because it's, to me, it's, you know, this shape, this round dome shape is a type of shape I buy a lot but I don't use, but for some reason I like this one. It's got the perfect amount of softness and firmness, so you can pat on your blush, you can even buff on your brush because of that shape. And it's just, you know, it's a goat and squirrel mix, so one of my favorite types of hairs. So I just really like this, and it is purchased pretty fairly still, and you're getting a really high quality brush. It has a Sakura design, but it's not like the genuine maki, just letting you guys know. It's more like a sticker, so that's why, you know, it's priced where it is. But as far as the hairs go and the way it's constructed, it's a really well made brush, and the hairs that they use are, yeah, I would say the one I have is made of very high quality hairs. So I'm really glad to see this one being purchased so often, because this was a brand that I don't feel was getting a lot of attention at all. And it was actually Shelly who has, I'll put her Instagram down below, but she has, I mean, so many brushes, so she knows what she's talking about, and she recommended this brush line, and I'm really glad I went with her advice and tried it, because now I have the whole line, you know, except for the brow brush. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. Okay, now this one, I was again really excited to see this one because it is such a great brush, and this one had the most orders with 6 or 7 orders, 6 orders, and it's one of my most used brushes, eye brushes currently, and that is the Ahoro S4, and it's from that WP series, so it has that beautiful like iridescent handle, and it has the name of the brush, the style right here, and it's a short handle so you can travel with this. And it's, I like this shape and this like density. It's like the perfect density for me for laying down a transition shade. It also, because the hairs, these aren't the silkiest goat hairs, but what makes that a good thing is that it picks up shimmers really well, and it allows you to do an all over shimmer shade, which some, you know, like if you were to try that with this brush, I just don't think it would provide enough intensity. And some of the goat hair brushes, you can do that, but I like the way that this brush does it. And it's such a, yeah, multifunctional brush because you can do shimmers, mattes, and it's just like the perfect size and density for me, and it's priced right. It's such a cute brush, and so this was the #1 most frequently purchased brush of January through my CD Japan affiliate link. So yeah, I was really excited to see this one. I'll mention really quick, the LQ3 had a pretty decent amount. I think 4 or 5 I think of these. But I've been talking about this a lot, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But so yeah, that's the list. And again, thank you guys so much for all the orders. I do think, at least in the last 6 months, at least, maybe even a year, this past month is January, and it's not even the end of the month, was my most my busiest month for my affiliate links as far as orders go. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys again for using those links and supporting the channel. It really helps me out a lot, and it, you know, lets me know what kind of brushes you guys are interested in, what brushes you guys have, so I can go into more detail, like how to use the brushes and, you know, what I think they're good at. So yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.